It's 3 minutes to manhood. So this week I've heard several times this same quote by Vince Lombardi. Any man's finest hour is that moment when he lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious. And so today what I'm going to talk about is going all in 100%. We'll hear people say that they've put 100% into whatever their sport. And the truth is, if at the end of the game a guy's coming off dancing and cheering, he was not exhausted from the effort that he put into that game, and he hadn't truly put in 100%. And the game that we're talking about is the game of life. As men, we are in the battle continuously for our children and for our family, for our wife, and we have to put in 100% every day, all the time. But to be able to do that, we have to practice continually the right things that we know that we should do. We have to have character in every situation. If we're in a group of guys and they're having locker room talk, we don't join in with that. If we're in a situation and we see somebody doing something totally disrespectful, like to a waitress or a cashier, we should step up and say, hey, that's not how you treat people, and be willing to take the risk. If you do the right thing all the time, some people will ridicule you because the light that you show, the character that you show, makes them feel bad, and they would rather than come up to your standard, they would want you to lower to their standard. And we men have lowered the standard over years, but we're rising back up. That's what we're talking about. That's the reason you're listening to this video, because you want to learn a little bit about how to be a better man. And to be a better man, you have to do the right thing all the time. Be willing to take the ridicule and be willing to step up. And sometimes it may be a risk. A situation one time, a couple was about ready to go to blows, and I stepped in, and rather than be violent, I just asked the guy what time it was, and it gave him a minute to break the moment that he was in, and so they quieted down and went on. But by just stepping in, he got belligerent, and I thought I might get hit, but it was okay. It all worked out good. But had I not done the right thing, there could have been violence there. But people around saw the right thing being done, and that's what we want to do, because we're being watched all the time. Life is the battlefield. You're fighting for your wife, your children, other people around you, and the goal is to win with them being people of high character. And I am at my 3-minute mark. I hope you got a little something today. Love y'all. I'll see you next time.